Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's Thursday Thought. Today is Thursday, May the 8th, 2025. And this weekend, of course, we celebrate a special acknowledgement for mothers. I was fortunate to have a very wonderful mother. And at one point, I shared with her this particular poem written by Gladys McKee. So I'd like to start with that. The title is To My Mother. When I grow up, I had always said, squaring my shoulders and shaking my head, I'll do whatever I want to do. But I always came back for a kiss from you. When I grew up, I was somewhat stern and wondered if you would ever learn that I was adult and therefore wise, but I leaned on the love in your steady eyes. With what true thread of wisdom and dream you have mended the sails and stitched the seam of my wayward craft, I cannot know. I can only write as the swift years go, that through the tides we have shared together a lovely mother and daughter weather, and kept in balance a sweet and fine ebb and flow of your heart and mine. I hope that a lot of you can relate to that sentiment. I miss the boat that brings biological children into your life, but I was very fortunate to work with many young children. And I was remembering recently a day when I was escorting some little grade ones across the playground to the bus for home time. And I stretched out my arms, and they were kind of all huddled underneath. And I said, you make me feel like a bird, and I'm sheltering you with my wings. And that evening, I had a phone call from a very dear person who was concerned that her daughter in grade one at another school was having some issues with learning to read and grasping those early concepts. And obviously, she was very worried about that. And it just got me to thinking how parents and children have such a symbiotic relationship, and they give to each other different things. So that led to a poem that I call Time from My Day, and I would be honored to share that with you now. It's written as a conversation between a child and a parent. So the child speaks first and the parent responds. And this is how it goes. Time from my day. If I were a bird, I would shelter you with my wings. If I were a bird, I would shelter you while my little heart sings. If I were a cat, I would purr all day in our home. If I were a cat, I would purr all day, never ever to roam. But I'm not a cat or a bird so free. I'm just a little wee child. I need to know that you'll care for me and give me strength for a while. Then I can bring laughter and joy to you and fill your heart with my play. Just tell me all the right things to do and save some time from your day. But oh, little child, you're a bird so free. On your wings I can fly. When I hear your heart beating close to me, heaven's there in your eye. Sometimes in the morning I hear you purr. You bring love to our home. Just like a cat, you have found your place, but someday you will roam. So I know that then I must set you free, though you're my little wee child. But I'll always try to be there for you, to give you strength for a while. Then you can bring laughter and joy to me and fill my heart with your play. I don't always know the right things to do, but I'll save time from my day. If I were a dragon, I'd guard our house night and day. If I were a dragon, I'd guard our house, keeping trouble away. If I were a horse, I would carry you on the wind. If I were a horse, I would carry you to secret places I've been. But I'm not a horse or a dragon grand. I'm just a little wee child. I need to know that you'll hold my hand and hear my dreams for a while. Then I can bring laughter and joy to you and fill your heart with my play. Just tell me all the right things to do and save some time from your day. But oh, little child, you're a dragon grand, breathing life into me. With your spirit shining in every plan, our small troubles can flee. I can remember when I rode the wind just by taking your hand. You keep the key to all of my youth in your faraway land. So I know that now I have my castle right here in my little wee child. Your dreams are safe should they happen to fall. I'll hold them close for a while. Then you can bring laughter and joy to me and fill my heart with your play. I won't always know the right things to do, but I'll save time from my day. I'll save you time from my day. And it seems to me that time is such an important and valuable gift for children. And I hope that this Sunday, all mothers and all people who have a mothering role in life really feel celebrated and appreciated for the profound role that you have in your family. And I am well aware that not everybody has happy memories of their mothering experience, the kind of bond they deserved and would have preferred to have. And I hope that that is not too disturbing on Sunday. I hope that somehow you can find peaceful resolution in maybe thinking, as I do sometimes, that when we look at our imperfections in our raising, we can maybe think that I think the vast amount of parents do the very best they can, and often with limited resources, and possibly bearing the scars of their own upbringing. So, whatever your experience is, I just wish you a great day on Sunday. Have a wonderful time. Happy Mother's Day, and I'll see you next week. Bye now.